My name's Callan Thompson, Mixed Farm Advisor, Central West Local Land Services.
And I'm Tim Bartimote, Cropping Advisor, Central West Local Land Services.
So today we're out at our dual purpose trial at Purlewaugh. We've been doing some plant counts to work out whether our establishment's been acceptable. Tomorrow Tim and Rowan will be at our Bogan Gate site doing the same thing. So generally in a cropping situation you do your plant counts to make sure that your population's going to be high enough to achieve the yield that you're aiming for.
But in a trial situation we want to make sure that we're ruling out variables that could influence the results at the end of the season, such as plant numbers and whether one variety might be benefited by having more or less plant numbers than others.
So most of the varieties in the trial are at Zodax 22, which is the growth stage. Generally they've got one tiller. There is a couple of varieties that are less than that, a couple of the oats. One of the standouts, as we mentioned in the last video, is Planet sitting at Zodax 23. So it's got two tillers, it's going ahead really quickly. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes in at the end of the year. So Tim, is there anything interesting you've seen in the trial today?
Yeah, Cullen, we've actually seen quite high aphid numbers coming to the crop at the moment. We are monitoring that as we go because we're also seeing quite high beneficial numbers as well. So we're seeing a lot of ladybirds, we're seeing quite a number of spiders and a few lacewings as well. And from comparing it to last week when I was at Bogan Gate, we saw quite high aphid numbers. As I'm aware, they were quite high here last week. There actually has been quite a good job done by the beneficials so far. We also treated the seed, so we're keeping in mind and monitoring the aphids as we go just to see whether a chemical option and insecticide is required going forward. But at the moment we'll just watch and wait. G'day everyone, Tim Bartimote here, Cropping Advisor with Central West Local Land Services.
And I'm Rowan Leach, I'm an Ag Advisor with LLS also.
And we're at a Bogan Gate today to look at our dual purpose trial site. We're looking at a variety of different cereals and how they fit in your system. We're doing a few plant counts and a few insect checks, and we thought we'd just tell you what we've been seeing today. So where do you reckon our plants are up to, Rowan, at the moment?
So Tim, they're up to about Zodax 2-3, or that's about 3 tillers. So they're really jumped out of the ground and they're pumping along.
Yeah, it's been a really good start actually, really good break. We've also been seeing quite a bit of insect activity. So when I was here last time, there was quite a few aphids. However, that's dropped back a little bit due to 50 mils of rain and a fair bit of wind. We've also been seeing quite a few beneficial insects about as well. So I caught a few spiders, as well as some transverse ladybugs. So hopefully they're doing their job and letting the crops jump up and away. But as the season progresses, we'll keep you informed of what's going on here at Bogan Gate, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to get our more boots on the ground and have a real good look. Anyway, catch you next time. Thanks everyone.
See you guys.